coaching someone else also brings up our awareness and our responsibility. So we become aware of where this person is. We become aware of how we need to coach them. We become aware that it's our responsibility to lead well and to coach well. And so we have to be aware of our human tendencies. Number one, this is a big one for me, being distracted or preoccupied. I get bored quick. If we're not moving fast enough, I'm checking my text messages, I'm paying attention to something else. I got projects on my mind. And guess what? People can see that. I have to put, if I'm if I'm coaching someone, I got to put my phone away. The second human tendency is trying to fix it or solve a problem. Go back to marriage for a second. We just want to fix it, right? Have you noticed that they don't want to fix it? They just want you to listen. John Maxwell says, I don't do counseling because what I found in counseling is nobody wants to fix the problem. But listen, you already know what's going on. You know what needs to be done. And this would just be a lot easier and simpler if we just fix the problem. We have to understand, as painful as it might be, as and the time that it takes, we got to understand that if we take the time, if we're patient and we help them come to the resolution, this is what's so powerful about coaching is that when they discover the solution themselves, they own it. That's what a pod is all about, by the way, power of discovery. I came up with that acronym because when they discover it, they find it, they own it. When you tell them what to do, it's just your idea. It's just your opinion, or you don't understand. The third one is relating or comparing. So, for example, someone in their family passed away or whatever, and instead of being like Denise, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that," and just empathizing with them, well, when my dad died, or when my sister died, when my, or a lot of people try to one up the other person. See, there's this old saying that says, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And Mr. Zig Ziglar added two words to that. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care about them. One thing that my team knows about me is that we care about them. They're family, they're our community. We love them, we love their kids, and that's why they stay with us so long, you know? Being impatient or bored, that's me. That's my tendency. I have to overcome that. And that's why I don't do a lot of one-on-one coaching, honestly. Um, is I got a lot of projects going on. I'm buying businesses, I'm buying real estate, I'm, you know, leading the community and speaking and doing all this kind of stuff. And especially somebody who's stuck. I don't mind doing it. And I feel like I do a good job um, when I do it, but I can't be visiting the same problem every week or every month. It's just not in me. And so that's why I have people like Rick Jones, people like Santiago. My son's a little bit like me, and so he's gonna have to either, learn how to coach a little bit differently, and some people are great with it. Like if I have a coach that just tells me like it is, I love it. I'm just like, man, tell me like it is. Hit me over the head, hit me with a brick, and like open me up, get it out by the root. Other people a little more sensitive, right? And so again, you got to read the person. Judging. This person should have this figured out by now. They should have this done by now. And then trying to understand. Understanding is important, but you may or may not understand where they are. You just need to agree with them that they have a challenge or an issue and help them to figure out on their own how to move through it, how to perform through questions. And then, of course, I know that you guys have dealt with this one, needing to say something. Man, it's so important to practice. I had a client years ago. I just saw him in Nashville about 2 weeks ago, and he's been around for as long as I've been coaching, as one of my very first members. And I guess it was about 20 years ago that, or maybe 15, that he needed to talk to me. I said, call me. He called me and he told me that his wife left him. She was seeing someone else. And this guy was just absolutely emotionally destroyed. Dude, I made sure that I didn't say anything. Like, I just listened. And to this day, 15 years later, 20 years later, whatever it is, he said to me that I'll never forget that you just listened and didn't say a word for 60 minutes. You didn't speak until I was done.